Hi, I would like to do something different today. I mean, I've read one time back in like December 2023 the first chapter of Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. I want to do the second chapter. I felt like I want to go in this particular direction of reading through one one of my favorite Harry picture Harry Potter fan fictions, and just actually actually probably the only Harry Potter fan fiction I've read so far, and it's like I feel like it needed to be shared. So uh, I'm gonna go on to chapter two of Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles. I mean, start off the chapter with author's note. Hello, friends. I have been getting so many lovely, thankful messages from mommies everywhere, and I just want to say thank you for all your encouragement. However, I've also been getting several messages saying that my story is bad because Harry Potter's not just about witches. It's also about friendship and kindness and bravery. Friends, this is exactly what I've been saying. Harry Potter has many good things about it, but it still has witchcraft, so my children cannot read it. But that is why I'm writing this, so they can have all the adventure and good morals of the Harry Potter books without all that bad stuff that's bogging it down. I mean, Matthew 3:12, which we'll go to in I mean, 3:12 is saying, "Whose fan is in his hand, he will thoroughly purge his floor, will gather his wheat into the garner, but he'll burn up the chaff with unquenchable fire." Yeah, that's part of the John the Baptist little, little, little introduction of Jesus Christ to the people. So, without any further ado, on to chapter 2. Hogwarts School of Prayer and Miracles, Harry queried and clasped his hands. Just at hearing that name, he felt such a sense of inner peace. He wanted to have more of that peace, and he wanted to learn how to be a good Christian. He was starting to think that peace and being a good Christian were in fact the exact same thing. I want to go there. Hagrid beamed widely. He had been praying so hard to save a soul today, and he was so happy to have saved the soul of such a sweet, earnest little one. The poor boy, being raised by two parents who were not Christian, and who both went to work and left him with a babysitter all day long. It was a good thing Hagrid had got there in time. 5 years down the road, Harry might have been a fornicating, drug-addicted evolutionist. Don't be silly, Harry, Aunt Petunia commanded, and wrung her long, bony hands. Come back inside. I will read to you about evolution from the Dawkins. You do not need that silly religion. Harry scrunched up his innocent little face and thought very hard. Aunt Petunia and Uncle Vernon were as close to parents as he had, and this was the only home he knew. Could he really leave? But he was saved now. He had prayed the sinner's prayer. He could not stay here, not any more. Not with what he knew now. Suddenly he knew what he had to do. No, Aunt Petunia, he calmly uttered with childlike wisdom. Evolution is not real. I'm going to Hogwarts. No, no, Harry, Aunt Petunia screeched desperately. I have an idea. You can have a second birthday today. You like birthdays, right? Birthdays are not of God, Harry verbalized knowingly, and he looked at his aunt with an innocent wisdom. You tried to corrupt me, but it did not work. But I forgive you, Aunt Petunia, because of Luke 23:34. And we go to Luke 23, 23:34, and this is and then said Jesus, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And they parted his raiment and cast lots. I think they're just. I think Jesus pretty much want to quote the first part of that verse. Hagrid was amazed once again at the wisdom of little ones. He did not know if he could forgive someone who had hurt him as much as this woman had hurt little Harry. Deny him the truth? Who could be so cruel? But Harry did not even think twice about it. He forgave just like that. Truly Hagrid gained a new understanding of Matthew 19:14 that day. And then go to Matthew 19 and 14 and said, But Jesus said, Suffer little children, and forbid them not to come unto me, for of such is the kingdom of heaven. Do not leave, Harry, Dudley wailed childishly. I must, Harry said, and he stepped over the threshold. Goodbye, Dursleys. I'll hope you're saved too one day. And with that, he and Hagrid began to walk down Private Drive. How do we get to his school, Hagrid? Harry queried curiously. We will pray, Hagrid retorted knowledgeably. How do we do that? Harry solicited inquisitively. Watch, Hagrid said, and then got down on his knees on the road. He motioned for Harry to get down on his knees, too. Hagrid raised his hands to the heavens and cried out with a deep, thunderous voice, Dear Lord, take us to Hogwarts! Harry felt himself being whisked away, and in a moment he was sitting in the cool, damp grass outside a humongous, beautiful castle. He looked in awe at the tall towers and the gray stones. What a beautiful place! A tall, thin man with a long, pointed beard and big wire spectacles stood in front of Harry. He was wearing a brown tweed suit and a nice matching hat. His shoes were made of leather and polished until they shone. He had a smile, much like Hagrid's smile, so peaceful, Harry just knew that he could trust him. A lovely, kindly young woman with flowing blonde hair and a pleasant, harp-shaped face stood beside this holy man. Hello there, little one, the man greeted amicably. I am the Reverend Albus Dumbledore, and this is my wife, Minerva. Welcome to Hogwarts, School of Prayer and Miracles. Author's note, blessings. And that's pretty much that entire chapter. I found it interesting reading through the first time. I would like to hear what you think about the story of. Because it's a little over the top when it comes to his Christianity, and you'll find out if I read more chapters of this beloved fan fiction. The fan fiction basically inspired my own original Christian fantasy story, the Jeremiah School. Anyway, I just wanted to share. I just want to share with you something I found on the internet. Not something I just personally discovered like nobody else did. But just if it weren't for like TV tropes, I probably wouldn't have found out about this fan fiction. I'm sorry, I don't have much more to say on this topic. So have a good day, and may God bless you.